Welcome back, everyone. Phoenix 3 here, and we'll be playing some more Pokemon Showdown. I'm going to be playing Battle Spot doubles because I kind of want to get a feel for this doubles team. I was just checking to see some of the stuff Smogon had on the suspect testing. For the RU ladder, they got Reuniclus and Noivern on the suspect. And here in doubles OU, they're testing Solomance's Megastone. Actually turns out they're outside of their standard rules, in clauses like double sleep and stuff like that, they really don't have any bans in doubles OU, but this would be the first one. So like Mega Kangaskhan is good here and a bunch of other stuff. So I don't know why they decided to ban Salamence over something like Mega Kangaskhan, which I feel is threatened in doubles is because of the fact it can attack twice. But I'll just let them do what they do, and we're gonna look for some battles here. I'm kind of committing to Zep Striker right now, just because I feel like it has the right potential to do what this team needs. It's fast. It has Lightning Rod, which protects 3 of my Pokemon, and goes from there. I would like to probably replace Talonflame with something else that can get Will-O-Wisp, but the distribution of this move is so low that it's bad. And the reason why I would much rather keep Talonflame is all the fire types that get this move are weak to, Rock Slide. But Talonflame at least has immunity to Earthquake, which is something to keep. There's something to note about it. On top of that, I think every Ghost type gets it, but they're not bulky in HP, and I feel that's the stat that matters if you're going to be having a lot of I forgot what I was going to say. Well, I think HP is a stat that matters if you're going to have a lot of HP. Like, I was looking at Dusclops. The only thing that could possibly be a threat to it is anything with Shadow Punch and Bisharp for sure. And I know for a fact Dusknoir isn't going to outspeed a Bisharp, whatever you want to call it. So I'm still just figuring out what I want to do here. I would like to have another Pokemon that I like with Lightning Rod. Like Zep Striker is not very high on my list of Pokemon I like. Like I think I said it's something like in the top 300 or something like that. But I really want to test the move Ion Deluge. And if you guys watched the other battle, y'all saw this set right here completely shuts down Raichu, which is good because Raichu is fast and I don't want to deal with any of his stuff. And I think I have enough speed EVs in it to outspeed Thundurus. I think I do. I think I put it on the same speed tier Pidgeot is. Yeah, so basically what that's going to do for me is let me absorb Thundurus's swagger as well, so I can completely protect my Pokemon. I haven't seen that come into play yet, but we'll just play some games, see what happens. Haven't played doubles in a long time. I tried to play their doubles OU, and it's completely different. Like everyone uses Stealth Rocks and stuff like that, so I would have to build a whole new team just to keep that in mind. But let's see who we got here. Alright, nothing Zep Striker needs to worry about, I don't think. I mean, I think I am going to have to bring Zep Striker just because I can completely absorb Return. But I don't think that's going to be worth it in my opinion, because this thing can do high jump kick, it can do ice punch. Those are all things I don't want to get hit with anyway. So I think we start with, it'd be nice to have something with Energy Ball. This Gastrodon's coming, so I gotta figure out what I can do about that. I think for all intents and purposes we start with I mean, I think that's what I do. I don't think I need Talonflame. You know, if he starts with his Gramble, that's gonna suck. So what we're gonna do is not start with Intimidate. You know, I could bring. Yeah, let's bring you. Ah, too late. I was thinking I could bring Zapdos, but that Gastrodon is gonna be really hard to deal with. All right, so we've got Shenanigans. That was on the Baby Doll Eyes, the Law Bunny. Or you can Scald it. Yeah, that's Scald it. And we'll Mega Protect. I mean, I can't see him doing Fake Out on Vaporeon. If he does, it's not going to do enough damage for me to care. I mean, anything more than 20% is powerful in my opinion. But Vaporeon can eat those attacks up. This here is like one of those instances where I'm thinking, do I just attack with the Pidgeot? But I mean, I don't want to eat an Icy Wind. Okay, he calls it back, so there's the Intimidate. But I mean, my Pidgeot's not going to be, my Pidgeot's Mega, so hopefully we get this attack on the Pidgeot and he does it. So hopefully we get the burn here. That'd be very useful. Alright, Lopunny is shut down. So I can pretty much, I think I'm gonna double up on Gramble. How should we Hyper Beam it? I don't think we need to. I think I'm playing a little reckless with Pidgeot here, but I'm on the Protect recharge, and I simply think, like, I don't think you can risk Protect anymore like you normally used to. I think the rate's been reduced to like 40% chance that you'll get it a second time. Alright. Okay, we got the Confuse. Hopefully he attacks himself. No, he doesn't. That did a lot of damage. What do Gastrodons do? I mean, it's too risky for me right now to do anything else. Uber's Special Wall. I mean, I would think this would be specially defensive, right? Or physically defensive. Man, these things are bulky. I want to see what my Hyper Beam does to it. I don't know what kind of set he's running, but my Hyper Beam is going to do not enough. I have to switch Pidgeot out. You know what? I'm gonna protect with it. I'm gonna protect with it. I want to get some Baby Doll Eyes on that Gramble. Actually, let's count that muddy water. I may be able to take it out right now. Muddy waters, it does at most 41%. This is assuming this thing isn't invested. Oh, it's got the storm drain too. I gotta keep that in mind. Okay, it will knock out my Pidgeot if I decide to. Okay. Oh man, I really don't want to switch a Zangoose in. See, the thing is like all my Pokemon are way too fragile. Okay, we got a good turn. We got a good turn. I'm going to Baby Doll Eyes that Gramble again, and I'm going to Facade the Gastrodon. That's the only thing I can do. I wish Zangoose was a bit bulkier. It would be nice. Okay, yeah, he's definitely going to save that. So close. So close. But, I think we're good here. I can Heat Wave, knock out the Gastrodon. I don't know what Cresselia wants to do though. I probably could have taken that if I didn't have that Storm Drain on it. Hopefully Pidgeot survives the turn, because I would really need it to. I just don't know who his other Pokemon are, but I have to keep this thing healthy. Alright, so Vaporeon officially can't do anything to this Cresselia, so I think it's going to come down to a Stall War, which I don't want, but I mean, there's a chance he could take my No Guard from Pidgeot. And if he does that, he gives me Water Absorb, which means I can heal Pidgeot with Vaporeon. So hopefully that's what happens. You know what? I'm going to Wish, and I'm going to Heat Wave. I don't want to see Heatran come out. Okay, I was about to say, man, if he switches out in the Heatran, that's going to suck. Okay, I get a special defense drop here. I think Lopunny is probably going to come in. If Gramble comes in, that'll be fine too. Okay, what are the chances he skills swaps the Gramble? If I do it based on that play happening, I could get another free turn. Because I'm assuming the Cresselia is faster than my Vaporeon. I mean, I think my Cresselia was faster than my Vaporeon. So I can pass this Wish over to Talonflame. And we can Heat Wave, expecting nothing to come out of this Cresselia. It lived. Okay, so I mean, something came out of the man. My Pidgeot is living on a dream, boy. Man. All right. Now, I feel this Cresselia is in my knockout range. But I think what I want to do is just protect with the Pidgeot here. I'm gonna need to get a Will-O-Wisp on this Gramble. No, on the Cresselia. Let me see. He has. I mean, we haven't seen. No, we've seen the Block Bunny, so we should be good there. This thing is burned, so I mean it's not going to be hitting too hard. So I think we're going to hit there, and we're going to protect with Pidgeot. Okay, Gramble's down. Cresselia can't do anything to Talonflame unless he gets a crit. But I mean the paralysis is going to suck because. I think it just feels like I just wasted a turn with Pidgeot. Well, actually, I think that was just a safety protect for the just in case the I got fully paralyzed here. I have to protect with Talonflame, unfortunately, and I'm gonna switch here into Jennifer. Yeah, I want to avoid the fake out. Okay, cool. Because my Talonflame will die if I don't do anything there. Okay, what's more beneficial here? Is Tailwind more beneficial, or do I just attempt to go for the Brave Bird? I'm gonna go for the Tailwind, and I'm gonna go for a Wish. Okay. Okay. It's time to run some calcs. The double support, I would think, right? I think it's double support. My Hyper Beam is saying it will only do about 44% to it. I really wish my Talonflame didn't get paralyzed because I would have just burned the that thing. I'm going to protect with you and actually Vaporeon would be faster than the Block Bunny, so try to get that double protect. %10 chance to burn, 30% chance to confuse, and then we have a chance to hit it in confusion. Because Vaporeon can't do anything to this Cresselia. It's got my Water Absorb. Or do I get my ability back if I switch? I don't think that's how that works. But we are left doing this, unfortunately. Hopefully we get something here and we can confuse it. Had a Citrus Berry. Well, now starts the struggle. How do our Vaporeon get in this situation every single time? I'm gonna have to keep those special defense drops in check. I think I can outstall him. So we've seen Ice Beam, you can use that 16 times. We've seen Psychic, you can use that 16 times. I mean, I guess it won't hurt to actually, you know, be sure. I mean, I don't want to sit here all these turns. All right, let's see Ice Beam. 16 times with Ice Beam. $16 with Psychic. Thunder Wave 32 times. And what was the other move we said? I'm gonna go ahead and use a Wish. Skill swap. 16 times. Yeah, we win the stall war. Of course, unless that happens. We're going to take a safety protect. Well, of course, we have to get the safety protect first. I'm going to go ahead and use a protect just to get some more lefties gain and waste his moves. Because once he runs out of sidekicks, he's not going to be able to do anything to me. But of course, if I can't attack to begin with, it doesn't matter, right? Only if there was a way to speed this up. So there's a 6% with the Ice Beam. I eat another turn process. Only a 25% chance that'll happen. Keep that in mind. Like, my opponent has no choice but to keep using Psychic. That's just the way that is. Because that's his most damaging move. And he has a chance to get a special defense drop. But once he runs out of those, he can't do anything else to me. He can kind of go back and forth with skill swap. So I think I'm going to save my skulls for the off chance I can get a burn on his skill swap. But let's take a count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He's got 2 more left. I'm going to do a Scald to see if he does skill swap. Okay, he's sticking with the Ice Beam. Yeah, I'm just going to let him know I win on stall, so. I have more remaining moves than he does. I can attack 108 turns. $32 and 32 is 64. Plus 16, 80. He can only attack for 80. I mean, there's no point in him continuing this, right? He only has 2 more sidekicks. Even if he gets a special defense drop, his Ice Beam is not doing enough damage to me. So in the long run, I win this game. And plus, I also have the Thunder Wave on me. So there's a chance I will lose a turn to attack. I have more remaining turns left than my opponent does. I mean, I'm just letting him know, you know. Okay, I guess he wants to do this. I mean, guess I'm fine with that. I mean, obviously not for recording purposes because we're 25 minutes in and this battle is still going. I still have, what, 13 wishes I can use. So at this point, I'm looking forward to getting paralyzed just so I don't have to use Scald. Because if I give him back HP, then you know how that works. Thunderwave is, oh, Thunderwave is 32. Okay. Alright, what is Skill Swap? Skill Swap 16? Yeah, Skill Swap is 16. Okay, I thought Skill Swap was 32 and Thunderwave was 16. Man, 32 Thunder Waves. Already paralyzed. That's alright though. Apparently I have nothing else to do tonight, even though I do. I'm doing a trade with someone for some artwork right now, and this person wants me to draw them a snowy owl, which is what I am fine with. I love owls, so anytime I get to draw one, it makes me feel good. I don't know, but you guys already know I love birds, man. Like, if they had another owl Pokemon that wasn't Noctowl, I would completely love that. Like, I think what I want to do is design a Pokemon, but I want to make it a bird. I want to design two of them. I want to design a hummingbird because I think that'll look really cool. And I'm gonna make it a legendary, you know, on the same scale as Jirachi, Mew, and all the rest of them. So it's going to have a 600 base stat total, 100 across the board. It's going to be grass flying. I don't know if you actually seen hummingbirds, though. They're really beautiful birds up close. Especially they have like the photofluorescent feathers that light up. So I could like make that an ability. But I was thinking about giving it the ability where its evasion raises at the end of every turn. For the other Pokemon, I was going to make it ghost flying because I could really use a ghost type Pokemon on my team that's a bird. Another thing for that is I also have another Pokemon on the team that's not Talonflame that can use Will-O-Wisp. So that's completely a self-serving Pokemon in my opinion. And that one was going to have a 3-stage evolution with its final base stats being around 560 or something like that. But its main stats are going to be HP, defense, special defense, and speed. Both of its offensive stats are going to be about 40. So 40 attack, 40 defense. But yeah, and the opponent just quits the game. So that battle's done. I'm glad we don't have to continue that one anymore. But we're going to look for another one. I mean, like, I wasn't going to quit. I know some people would quit to kind of like, you know, respect the opponent and, you know, their interest in time. But this was a VGC battle. I would keep that going until the clock runs out, since technically I have the entire clock to run. And there's no reason for me not to use my time, especially when I'm in a position where I have more remaining turns left than my opponent to attack. Alright, so the Greninja is scary. I'm thinking about something just to double up on that Greninja, but I'm gonna lead with Jennifer and probably the Lucario too. Mega Lucario, do not sleep on it. What is Greninja's speed? Like, I know he's fast, but I don't know how fast. 191. Jesus Christ, I'm starting with Talonflame. Alright. I'm bringing Pidgeot just because she's going to be really good here. I mean, Zangoose should be faster than Breloom, but these things might have Mog Punch. But I need something to hit this, though. Oh, we got Thunder Wave. I mean, that could be useful, right? The problem is I don't know what Lucario's going to do, and I don't know what the Greninja's going to do. But I need to have some support. I'm gonna bring Storm because my Zapdos hasn't seen play yet. So here we've got, I mean, I'm perfectly fine here with just going all in on this Talonflame. We're gonna Brave Bird number 1, and we're gonna Scald number 2. Just not even gonna deal with that. Okay, so I take early lead. I'm gonna try to get this Tailwind up with Zapdos, Greninja, and Lucario. Alright, time to learn something here. Man, the bulk on Zapdos really paying off. You get a crit, the opponent quits. So, Jesus Christ, the bulk on my Zapdos really paying off right there. That team was scary. I mean, everything died in one hit, but there's a problem with these fast, powerful Pokemon. They're faster than most things your opponent's going to run. Like the Greninja being 191. The reason I don't run max speed Talonflame is because of the what's the name of that? The Gale Wings ability. Ugh. Can I say that here? Can I just go? Can I just? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Alright, now that we got that out the way, how do we deal with this? Alright. I think we lead with Storm. Drop a Hidden Power Ice on the Landorus. I'm liking that. We bring the Talonflame to shit all over the Greninja. You know, so we just go all birds. I'm liking that. I'm liking all birds here. I'm gonna bring Brian. Or I could bring Zebstrika since it's just another fast attacker. Zebstrika is good against, I mean, everything kills it. I'm going to bring Brian. I got 2 Pokemon with Tailwind, so hopefully that works out. There's the Gengar and Landorus. What are we going to do? We are going to Hidden Power Ice the Landorus, and Talonflame is going to protect itself. I just have to hope Storm can get the attack off here. "34 minutes in, about to be 35 in a couple seconds. Here's the protect. There's the protect. There's the rock slide. Holy crap. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Zapdos doesn't have protect. I think I just roost. I had 91. I had 9% left. So that Ice Beam did 91%. If that wasn't a high roll. I really wish I had protect here. Oh, let's roost and Tailwind. Because I'm gonna need speed here. Oh crap. We're definitely not letting Greninja live. We're gonna take it out this turn coming up. Dog, I'm gonna have to worry about that. That Gengar, it's got a sub up, so that's gonna suck. See, the purpose of having protect would be I could simply just protect, avoid the Ice Beam. I know that was coming, and then get my Tailwind up, and then attack it next turn. That didn't do as much as I thought it was going to, but this should knock it out though. Crit didn't matter. Sludge Bomb on a Pidgeot, we take 60%. I should be able to knock it out with Hurricane though. This Gengar does have Protect, so I have to keep that in mind. We're going to Protect with Pidgeot, and we're going to Will-O-Wisp on the Togekiss, expecting the Gengar to use Protect. But if it doesn't, we're just going to have status on this. Got some residual damage going. I would love to have some more bulk on Pidgeot though. Oh, it's Mega. Oh, that happened. Yeah, we're going to double into Gengar here. Probably should have just did that last turn. That's going to go away, and Hurricane should knock it out. Okay. Pidgeot not getting paralyzed is good. I appreciate that. Okay, do we just do my biggest move here, expecting to go down? No, we do Tailwind. I don't think I need to do it, but I don't want to risk any shenanigans here with Zangoose. What did the Air Slash do to... It did 49% to Talonflame. So, Michelle should be able to take one. We're just going to protect here to avoid status on it. Okay, we confused it. And then we're just going to blah all over its face with that Hyper Beam. Yay, we won again. Alright, so opponent leaves. 39 minutes. We can look for some more. See, the thing is, though, is about Zebstrika, it's completely situational. But it's good here against things like Raichu. So we're going to want to have it for that. I'm not going to lead with it. I feel Jennifer and Storm is a strong lead here. So I want to go with that. I can have Michelle in the back just because she's simply fast. But we are bringing Zebstrika, so we're going to do that. And I think we're going to bring Michelle as well. Just because, I mean, nothing here appreciates an attack from her. I'm I'm expecting the Raichu to come, so there's the Raichu lead with Charizard Y. I'm just gonna double protect. I guess not. We'll set the Tailwind up. I think under a Tailwind, Zapdos will still be faster, or Storm will still be faster than the Charizard. And then I think we'll just commit everything into it. I do want to keep Storm alive, just because a Thunderbolt on the Gyarados is still good, considering I have max attack or special attack. With Life Orb, is not going to appreciate that. I may want to reconsider my build, but looks like my opponent just quits. I do think this here was a really bad game, though. Like, I should have started with Zep Striker. Because if it comes down to it, I won't be able to use Thunderbolt if Zep Striker's on the field. Looks like the opponent's just having connection issues, so we'll see what happens here. Alright, so I think I have to redo everything again. What do we do? Protect and Tailwind. Yeah, because the Tailwind was actually what I was trying to do. So his Mega is the Gyarados, so I have to keep that in mind. We're going to Scald the Charizard, and we're going to try to set up our Tailwind. Okay, so his Mega is Charizard. Man, the opponent is extremely lucky. Oh, wow. Talk about the bullshit right now. And now I have to lose 2 Pokemon because of that. That's stupid. Well, let's see if we can. I'm gonna try to double up on Charizard. So I just lost everything. I should be able to knock it out now with this. I'm going to double protect just to be faster here. Because the Charizard is faster than my Pidgeot right now in the Tailwind. And we just Hurricane you. And I think we're just going to Ion Deluge here. We're going to double into that Charizard. I mean, my Pidgeot is going to be faster, but he's not letting me do much here. Oh, I just wanted these Cresselias. Fake Out's +3. What is he doing? I'm getting played here. Oh, there's definitely a speed tie. I was trying to see if I can get something off of that. And that's actually a big deal. So I'm just going to give him the game. I can't win this. Oh, that was a bad game. You just don't expect people to switch like that all the time, you know? I think I'm going to start with Michelle and Brian here. I'm going to bring Storm just because Thunderbolt's really good. And I think Jennifer. I might be able to out-priority the Whimsicott, though. So that could be a thing. But the only thing I would have to worry about is Encore. And I don't think Encore is enough to bring Zeb Striker, so... I like how everybody switched to Rotom Heat. Mega Protect and Protect. Yeah, let's do that. I think I'm going to switch Michelle out next turn. Facade, the Rotom. But the thing is, though, is who can take a Draco Meteor that wouldn't mind? See, like, Vaporeon can take it. I got the Lefties Regain, too, so I'll get 6% of that back. That's kind of what I predict what to happen. Okay, so Fate has presented us with an option to Hyper Beam this Hydreigon. So let's take a look at that. VGC 14 Scarfed or Special Attacker. I'm pretty sure this thing is choice specs. So how much will my Hyper Beam do? Not enough to kill it. So I have to hope for confusion, and I have to hope he attacks himself. I mean, there is a small chance. There's a 12% chance I can knock it out in one hit. Assuming this thing isn't invested in anything else. So I'm not going to take that chance. I'd rather just go for the confusion, and we'll just Facade the Rotom. Now, Hurricane would be a lot better if it had a 100% chance to confuse. That'd make a Pidgeot really be a threat. People would respect it. Okay, so that happened. Hopefully we get the confuse here. Okay, we got the confuse. Hopefully he attacks himself. He does not attack himself. But Pidgeot didn't appreciate that either. I revealed Protect, so... Actually, I think I'm good to just go into whoever here. I really think he's going to attack my Vaporeon here. So I'm thinking I can Hurricane the Hydreigon slot and Scald the Rotom slot. And just hope he doesn't attack my Pidgeot. I mean, like, I'm behind at this point, so I have to make this play, I feel. Hydreigon switches out. He Thunderbolts the Vaporeon, expecting Pidgeot to protect itself. He's thinking about it. Okay, there's a switch. There's the Whimsicott to protect. Okay, well, we get a Hurricane on a Whimsicott, so I'm fine with that. There's the Sash. I think I want to try to keep some momentum I got, so I'm just going to switch out in the Storm. And I want to Skull the Rotom. Okay, so something's working out. Hidden Power Ice. And Scald Rotom. Alright. Down to my last two. And I was expecting Fake Tears to happen too. I just was hoping Vaporeon could take a Thunderbolt a little better. Sylveon. I think this here is a game we lose, unfortunately. I mean, if Michelle's gonna go down anyway, I might as well do my biggest move, right? And it's not a choice. Spec Sylveon. GG. We can't win. So now I'm just losing to the stuff that nobody uses. Like ever. Like literally like 3% of players use Protect on Sylveon, it seems like. Okay, we're gonna start Zebstrika and Pidgeot because I mean I could start Zebstrika and I'm gonna start Zebstrika and Pidgeot. I'm gonna bring Jennifer because I have to. Why not? Charizard and Thundurus. Oh, Charizard and Venusaur, okay. I was really expecting Thundurus to lead, but you know, that's fine too, I guess. We're gonna Thunderbolt Charizard, get some damage on it, and we're gonna Hurricane the Venusaur. Because that's what we do, right? You know, Zapdos needs a boost to its speed stat. Lovely. Oh, the Charizard outspeed my Pidgeot. Oh, that's right. Well, I gotta keep my Charizard gets more bulk though when it megas. That's the only problem here. But we're gonna definitely Brave Bird into that Venusaur. Yeah, he wasn't staying in for that. Well, it doesn't get enough bulk to survive. I think on this turn we're gonna double protect. As if the Thundurus comes in. Burn turn of the sun. Okay, so the Thundurus is gonna come in. We're gonna double protect. Yeah, it's double protect. I mean, I have no reason to attack, really. I'm gonna have to commit all of my attacks on this Thunderous though. I think if my Mega Pidgeot was modest, I could have knocked that Venusaur out. Double Protect, a Hyper Beam. Okay, I guess that's a thing, right? Okay, so here with Zebstrika, we can Ion Deluge. And we're gonna Will-O-Wisp the Thunderous slot. We're gonna try to will this thing down. See, just enough speed to outspeed this thing at its fastest. So we got a special attack boost. Double protect. This is to avoid Heat Wave. I don't know, Zebstrika seems like it's good. Like, I wish Zapdos had Lightning Rod for hidden ability, and I wish it had Ion Deluge. If Zapdos had both of those things, I would be fine. Seriously, give Zapdos Lightning Rod. It needs it. Okay, so Venusaur. Sunlight Faded. That's exactly what I want to see. But I feel like I have to preserve Zebstrika. Well, the opponent just forfeits. Okay, I'll take it. A win's a win, right? We are 57 minutes in. Do we play one more? I mean, we could just end it here, right? I mean, might as well, I guess. Yeah, I guess we'll end it here because I got some other stuff to do. If you guys like this video, then please subscribe to my channel. I'm always gonna be doing more Pokemon related content. I'm just doing some testing here for a VGC team. I really don't know what I want to use. I kind of have the core down, but I'm trying to find better ways to support it since I have this huge weakness to lightning and rocks and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to fix that. And I guess if you have any team suggestions for me, do leave them below. I could try to play some of these other teams just so you guys don't have to keep seeing the same ones over and over. Because if you leave it to me, I'll just continue to play the same teams that I like, that normally just consist of Pokemon I like. I might try to build another VGC team using some other Pokemon like Articuno, but with the way Rock Slide is being spammed and stuff like that, it's simply just not feasible, I guess. And be sure to like the video. I do like that as well. And I guess as always, I want to thank you guys for watching my videos, and I hope to see you all in the next one.